Invisible yet impactful, low testosterone is a silent battle many men fight worldwide. This unspoken issue, often buried under the weight of societal expectations and misconceptions, is more prevalent than you might think. It's not just a one-off problem affecting a handful of individuals, but a widespread concern crossing borders and age groups. Low testosterone, colloquially known as low T, is a condition that affects millions of men around the globe. Yet its prevalence is often underestimated due to the subtle nature of its symptoms. It's not an illness that shouts its presence, but rather whispers, making it easy to miss and often leading to a lack of awareness about its severity. This seemingly invisible enemy can have profound effects on a man's life, impacting everything from his physical strength and endurance to his emotional well-being and overall quality of life. It's a silent yet potent adversary, one that can make itself known in the most unexpected of ways. It's not always easy to recognize the signs of low T. They're often subtle and can easily be dismissed as the natural effects of aging or a hectic lifestyle. But it's this very subtlety that makes low T such a cunning adversary. It's easy to overlook, easy to dismiss, but its effects are anything but. The lack of awareness around low testosterone is a significant part of the problem. It's not something that's regularly discussed in health circles or highlighted in mainstream media. This lack of visibility contributes to the issue being overlooked and underdiagnosed. It becomes an invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. But it's time to change that. It's time to bring this silent battle into the light and start a conversation about low T. It's time to educate ourselves and others about the signs, the consequences, and the potential solutions. Is low testosterone the invisible enemy we need to bring into the light? Let's dive deeper. Testosterone, the primary male sex hormone, plays a pivotal role in a man's health. It's like the conductor of an orchestra, directing diverse biological functions in our body. From maintaining muscle mass and bone density to regulating sexual function, it's testosterone that calls the shots. Imagine your body as a finely tuned machine. Testosterone is the oil that keeps this machine running smoothly. It helps in the development of male reproductive tissues, such as testes and prostate, and it also promotes secondary sexual characteristics like increased muscle and bone mass, and the growth of body hair. Testosterone contributes to the overall sense of well-being and vitality in men. It's not just about physical strength or virility, it's also linked to mood and mental health. A healthy level of testosterone is essential for a man's overall quality of life. So, what happens when testosterone levels dip below normal? Low testosterone, or low T, isn't just about reduced vigor or vitality, it's much more. Let's delve into the unseen consequences of low T, the hidden health hazards that lurk beneath the surface, often going unnoticed until it's too late. The first one we must discuss is fatigue. Now, we're not talking about the usual tiredness that comes after a long day. No, this is chronic fatigue, a relentless exhaustion that persists no matter how much rest you get. According to a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, men with low testosterone often report a significant drop in their energy levels. Next on the list is depression. Low T doesn't just sap your physical strength, it can drain your mental and emotional well-being too. A study in the Archives of General Psychiatry found that men with low T were 4 times more likely to be diagnosed with clinical depression. And then there's osteoporosis, a disease that weakens the bones, making them more susceptible to fractures. Testosterone plays a vital role in maintaining bone density, so a drop in testosterone levels can lead to a higher risk of osteoporosis. A study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research supports this, stating that men with low T have a significantly increased risk of developing osteoporosis. Finally, let's talk about heart disease. Low testosterone has been linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular problems. A study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that men with low T had a 30% higher risk of heart disease. These are just a few of the potential health implications of low T, each one a serious concern that requires attention. We're not just talking about a decrease in muscle mass or a dip in libido. These are life-altering, sometimes life-threatening conditions that can drastically impact your quality of life. Now that we've unraveled the potential dangers of low T, how can you identify if you're at risk? Low T often creeps in unnoticed, but there are 8 telltale signs to watch out for. Let's delve into each one of these warning signs. At number 8, we have mood swings. Low testosterone can play havoc with your emotions. You may find yourself feeling depressed, irritable, or lacking focus. It's like riding an emotional roller coaster that you can't seem to get off. Coming in at number 7 is fatigue. If you're constantly feeling tired despite getting plenty of sleep, it could be a sign that your testosterone levels are low. It's not just about feeling sleepy. It's a kind of exhaustion that seeps into your bones and makes even simple tasks seem daunting. Number 6 is a decreased sex drive. Testosterone plays a vital role in libido. A significant drop in your sexual appetite could be a red flag that your testosterone levels are dipping. Halfway through at number 5 is difficulty with erections. Testosterone stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps trigger erections. If you're having trouble in this department, low testosterone could be the culprit. At number 4, we have reduced muscle mass. Testosterone plays a crucial role in building and maintaining muscle mass. If you're losing muscle despite regular workouts, it might be time to check your T levels. The third sign is an increase in body fat. Particularly if you're noticing more fat around the abdomen, it can be a sign of low T. It's like your body's way of saying, hey, something's not right here. Coming in at number 2 is a decrease in bone mass. Osteoporosis, a condition that causes the bones to become weak and brittle, is often associated with low testosterone levels. And finally, at number 1 is sleep disturbances. Testosterone levels rise during sleep and decrease during wakefulness. If you're having trouble sleeping or experiencing abnormal sleep patterns, it could be a sign of low T. Recognizing these signs early can make all the difference, but what can you do about it? Well, stay tuned to find out more in our next segment. Combating low T is not a lost cause. Here's how you can take charge. The fight against low testosterone, or low T as it's commonly known, doesn't have to be a losing one. There are several steps you can take to counteract this condition and reclaim your vitality. Let's start with lifestyle modifications. Regular exercise can stimulate testosterone production, especially resistance and high-intensity interval training. So dust off those weights and start pumping iron. Don't forget about the importance of quality sleep. It's during those restful hours that your body produces most of its testosterone. Next, let's discuss dietary changes. A balanced diet plays a vital role in maintaining testosterone levels. Foods rich in lean proteins, healthy fats, and essential nutrients can give your testosterone a much-needed boost. So fill your plate with plenty of fish, lean meats, nuts, and veggies. And remember, moderation is key when it comes to alcohol and caffeine. But what if lifestyle and dietary changes aren't enough? That's where seeking medical help comes in. If you're experiencing symptoms of low T, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare professional. They can provide a proper diagnosis and guide you through the right treatment options, which may include hormone replacement therapy. Early detection and proactive action are crucial in the fight against low T. If you notice any of the 8 warning signs we discussed earlier, don't brush them off as just part of getting older. Understand that low T is a real and serious condition that affects millions around the world, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Remember, everyone's journey with low T is unique. What works for one person may not work for another. It's about finding what works for you and sticking to it. Just because you're dealing with low T doesn't mean you have to accept a diminished quality of life. Low T is a battle that can be won, but it begins with knowledge and awareness. Now that we've demystified low T, it's over to you. We've journeyed through understanding what testosterone is, the unseen consequences of low T, and the 8 warning signs to look out for. We've also discussed how to combat this issue. Let's spread the word about this silent adversary. Knowledge is power, and sharing this information could make a huge difference in someone's life. Remember, it's time to bring this invisible enemy into the light. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and check out our other videos on the screen. Stay informed, stay healthy.